Same names. Anyway, don't even bother putting your seats in the upright position. That is, unless you're ready to assume the position and pay up to speed up those flight delays, that is. Steve Moore says, how furlough can you go? Obviously, the reason they're giving for all of this is sequestration.
Sequester, right. So this is what we talked about 2 months ago when this started, is that the Obama administration seems to be trying to inflict the most pain on the economy to try to force Republicans to cave in and negotiate a tax increase instead. And so what you have now is furloughs of hundreds of air traffic controllers across the country. And now you've got a major headache for travelers because you've got delays at major airports in Miami and Dallas and Los Angeles, 2-3 hours, and people are missing their connections. So it's become quite a crisis with respect to travel.
Now, obviously, some Republicans must be getting concerned because a couple of them have ordered like a 30-day freeze on firings or layoffs. But it really isn't the Republicans' fault, is it?
Well, look, first of all, Tim Carney put out a statement today saying, well, this is all because the Republicans won't negotiate on the sequester. Remember, this is $50 billion out of a $3.8 trillion budget. So the idea
something that they all agreed to, by the way, and something that was given on the part of Democrats and Republicans, the president, the prerogative to cut where and what he wanted.
That's the important point.
One of the point, the president rejected that for whatever reasons, and let these cuts go. But agency heads have wide discretion of their own.
They absolutely do.
So why these cuts?
Well, again, that's a question Americans are asking as they sit in lines at the airport waiting for their flights.
Who are they matter at? When they're on a line, do you blame the president, Republicans, or do you just collectively say it's Washington?
So far, I think the president has lost this sequester fight because people are saying, wait a minute, why are you cutting the most vital things? Remember what happened when he cut the White House tours? People were saying, this is craziness. Of all the things to cut, why are you cutting the things that matter the most? Now, this is something that affects every American traveler every day, so it is causing major headaches. And by the way, one of the things that Republicans and some Democratic senators said today in the press conference is, this isn't just a matter of inconvenience, Neil. This is an issue of safety of the air traffic control system that they're furloughing.
Well, all I know is the FAA's overall budget is higher now than it was a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's just limited the amount of increase.
That's right.
So there's been no huge personnel overall hit. And it's a huge agency that you could cut a lot of other things from.
You know, in our editorial today in the Wall Street Journal, we pointed out that wait a minute, they just expended $500 million for a program in sustainable cities. Now, look, I don't know what that money is being used for, but I bet the American people are saying exactly. I bet the American people are saying, don't cut the air traffic controllers, cut that program. And there's a lot of flexibility the administration can be used. I think this is a political ploy. And you asked the right question: who's going to win this thing? I don't think the American people are going to be too happy with the president because he's the one who's furloughing his work.
It's always such a pleasurable experience going to the airport anyway.
Exactly.
Steve Moore, thank you very much.